Good morning. I'm still reporting on Trump. Last night, the pundits wrung their hands in the run-up to President Trump's big speech in Phoenix. Would he castigate Arizona Senator John McCain or his fellow Senator Jeff Flake? Would he mention Charlottesville after managing to change the subject the night before with his excellent speech at Fort Myer on Afghanistan? Have a significant number of Republicans turned on him so that they will vote to censure him? Would the anarchist domestic terror group Antifa attack the crowds in Phoenix? Trump ignored all of that and gave an off-script, Trumpian performance that did what the pundits would surely have called suicidal. But to the average American, it was President Trump at his best. That's why we love him, because he tells us the truth. And another thing, the polls. Well, we've already proven that the polls are fake as a Clinton $3 bill. But here is the ultimate poll, a recent panel on CNN.
How many of you, show of hands, were troubled by the president's response to the violence in Charlottesville? None of you minded how President Trump responded?
No.
Okay.
Has your support for Trump lessened one bit?
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
No.
Not one bit?
No, I don't look at him as, my pastor or my moral leader. I look at him as the leader as it relates to governmental issues.
We're not looking for somebody charming. We're looking for a man who knows how to turn things around. And he's got a track record of turning things around.
When you saw Charlottesville, what did that say about where we are as a country?
It wasn't necessarily a completely black-white issue, but I think that the media is turning it into a black-white issue. It's definitely a left-right issue, but it's left fringe and right fringe.
The Confederate statues don't bother you?
No, it's history. I wasn't born back then. You wasn't either. So why is that affecting us? If anything, we should grow and learn from it. Just like Martin Luther King said, you don't judge people by the color of their skin. You base that on their character.
How do you explain what your support is for a president, given the criticism that he's had on this race issue?
I think for myself, period. Nobody's going to tell me what to think or how to think. I'm not gullible and I'm not blind. It's my decision if I'm going to support someone or not go by what other people has to say. And to me, what I've seen and what I love, he's not going to lose my support anytime soon. I've been a Republican before Donald Trump. I will be a Republican afterwards. I honestly don't think we will see this issue of racial divide addressed until we remove identity politics out of the political process.
These Republican women say if a president deserves blame for making racial tensions worse, it's Obama, not Trump, for the identity politics they say Democrats have practiced for the last 8 years.
That's right. We don't see anything wrong with Trump's response to Charlottesville. Anyone with an ounce of common sense sees right through this, trying to paint him as a Nazi, when the real Nazis are the Soros-paid ones dressed in black who were outside Trump's venue last night. The vast majority of the American public sees the association between ISIS blowing up historical artifacts in the Middle East and these Soros Nazis trying to get some TV FaceTime by destroying any piece of American history they can get their hands on here. I mean, the leader of the group that illegally took down the statue in Durham, North Carolina last week was a North Korean communist. Please. These people hate America and are out to destroy it, divide and destroy. And if you folks in the media don't see that we see that, you're dumb as rocks, and that doesn't mean I'm a rock bigot. Your polls are fake, your news is fake, and now the only thing you're doing a great job at doing is convincing the few remaining Democrats that you are indeed trying your best to destroy the land of the free and the home of the brave. So you just keep it up for the next year, and we'll see what happens next election day. One would think that your crushing defeats in 5 special elections this year would have taught you something, but fortunately, it has not. So here's my prediction for my November 7th, 2018 report, the morning after Election Day, just 14 and a half months from now. Republicans will increase their majorities in the House by +9 and in the Senate by +3, and that's conservative. And that's going to set the stage for a rousing Trump victory in 2020 with further increases in Republican majorities in both houses of Congress. You idiots, come back to America. We can be so much stronger if you just come back. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good day.